Uh, we've been telling our team for a couple days now that we were going to have to be really tough-minded, and that we were going to have to be physically tough to try and win this battle on the glass. We reminded our team that William & Mary shot the ball unbelievable a few nights ago against this Richmond defense. They shot it from deep. They made a lot of hard shots. We didn't think we were going to be able to simulate the same things that William & Mary did. But one of the reasons why we thought that Richmond won that game was they got offensive rebounds, and I thought that was the key to the game. And you look at the stat sheet. I'm proud of our guys for winning the battle on the glass, because we thought we had to win the battle on the glass to have a chance to win this game.
I mean, you're a guy from South Jersey, spent a lot of time in Philly. What did today's game remind you of?
You know what? In a lot of ways, it's like a Drexel game. Like it was going to be low scoring, low possession. Our 3-2 defense. We try and plug some holes and getting better at it. It's a defense that's been good to us so far. We are long across the front of that defense. I think it creates some problems, and there's a couple areas we can get hurt, and they hurt us in the first half in that 3 defense. And then we went man-to-man. I thought we did a reasonable job, but we rebounded out of both defenses. But, for us, it's a really quality win. This is a team with a huge RPI coming into this game, Richmond. So it's a significant win for a young team that we have here at JMU, and something certainly to build on.
You guys shot 1 for 13 today from beyond the arc and still won. Is this the type of game this team could have won last season?
Well, certainly I would have said if we shoot 1 for 13, really hard game to win. But we thought we made them take more threes maybe than they wanted to take, and we held them to a really good percentage, from a defensive field goal percentage. We held them to 16 baskets. That's a significant number. That is reminiscent of some of the games we would play in the league. It's Northeastern, Drexel, low possession games. 16, 17, 18 baskets can win you a game. But I thought the key was we took reasonable care of the ball today, and we still got to get better at that. But then the glass, those two things.
How mature is this team getting, especially down the stretch in these late games? Jackson steps to the line with 17 seconds and drains those free throws.
Yeah. Yeah, maturity is an elusive property. It's an elusive tangible, and we're working on it. Intangible, I would say. It's something that we work on with our guys. We talk about it all the time. If you want to be respected, we've all got to grow up and play hard-nosed basketball, and we're getting there. I thought, we're seeing more and more of it. We're still not playing great, but I would caution that by saying there's a lot of teams that are still trying to find their way. We don't have a senior on our team, and we're still trying to figure things out here at both ends of the court. But we like what we've seen from our team in its growth.
How nice is it to be able to say you're still not playing great, but still walk away today 6-2?
No, that's the thing that I keep I'm prepared to keep our spirits buoyed by that. Like if we were to lose today, or the next game we lose, we're still a work in progress. I do like where this team can go. We have a fair amount of fight in us, and our toughness, blocking out and getting rebounds, that was significant today. That was a big step up because we'd gotten hurt in some games with that, but that was a step up for our group.
Yeah, Honey said this win proves this team is for real. How do you react?
Well, what I would say today we were good. We were tough, but it's a long season. We were talking as a staff. We have 24 more games to go. We've played now 8, I guess. I liked it that he feels that way. I think our kids feel that way in the locker room. But you got to get better every day in practice. And right before Campbell, we kicked a practice or 2 away, and we nearly lost the game because of it. And I thought that we won this game in preparation for what we were going to see from the Spiders today.
We have not seen much of Harry Hall lately, and on a day like this where points are at a premium, what did he show you today?
Well, he showed me more energy defensively, and he showed me more awareness. Freshmen in college basketball, there's not a lot of them that run around there and know exactly what the plan is defensively. They don't know how hard you got to play, and they really don't recognize that baskets are at a premium in college basketball. They're hard to come by, and I think he's starting to understand it. He certainly can score. I knew that when I recruited him. He's been somewhat frustrated, and I get it. There's a lot of freshmen. A lot of guys in my locker room, in a lot of locker rooms in the country. The kids get frustrated, but they understand that this was a team win, and everybody did their part, even the guys that did not play today.
You guys have won scoring 80-plus points. You win today scoring 51. Is this a team that you feel going forward can win in a variety of ways?
Well, I think if we can beat Richmond scoring 51, then we can beat a lot of teams that we're going to play. Virginia, that's not going to win you the game, and on the road at some places not going to win you the game. But we're going to get better. We'll be able to score the ball a little easier.
It seems like y'all made a really intense effort to lock down the paint and make U of R score from the outside, and that represented in the
Right.
score. Can you talk about your game plan as far as going into that and how that
Yeah.
developed as a course of the game?
Well, we were prepared to go into our man-to-man defense, and we did that liberally in the second half. But in either event, we needed to be able to guard the lane, and we needed to rebound any misses that Richmond had. I thought, we had a really good effort on the glass with blockouts. We gave up some baskets that we shouldn't have given up. I think Allen spun on the baseline in the second half and got loose for one. We gave a backdoor layup. And in games like this, you can't give up those baskets. So our kids will see it on film next couple of days. But it was important to battle in the lane and battle on the glass.
Coach, when we talked before the season, you talked about winning low-scoring games, high defensive games. This was that game. What does that show you about what you guys have been doing to finally get a game like this and come out from that?
Well, I think more than anything else, it kind of lends some credibility to what the coaching staff we preach every day is you can't give up easy baskets. You certainly can't give up second shot opportunities. I think the next thing that we were trying to address, and was better today, but it's still not great, is our turnovers. We need to bring our turnovers down, and then we need to get out and run a little bit, on any defensive rebounds. We think at some point we can turn some teams over, but until we get young Joey McLean back, we're still playing Ron Kerry too many minutes. So, but I think all in all, this is our kids believe that we can win a lot of ways, and we can win with a lot of lineups on the combinations on the court, and we're going to keep working at it.
When you see that Ron or Andre won't take over the game offensively, do you have to change your game plan midway through the game?
Well, I don't know that either one had it today, and that's a credit to Richmond's defense. This is a very difficult team to score against, and we're just proud that they made some key plays at both ends of the court. Andre obviously made a pull-up jump shot, which was big for him and for our confidence. It gave us a two-possession lead, and then when they got it back to one possession, we made a couple free throws. But you got to nail it down on the free throw line, and you got to take better care of the basketball. We did some good things at the defensive end. In these last two games, the offensive lack of fluidity, I would say, that's more a tribute to the defense that we're playing against, the switching defense. We're going to get better here offensively. We'll play teams a little bit more kind of conventional defensively. But we had to really work hard to score baskets these last two games. So we're grateful for the two wins.
That nation jump shot at the end, was that just like playground basketball? Is that what you guys were looking for?
Well, we got to switch, and we wanted him to have the ball in his hands. Ron had struggled when he got in the lane against bigger guys, and we knew that Andre, we knew that Andre could make something happen. And we put a couple sets in where there was an isolation in the middle of the court, and we did it against Campbell. And we got baskets. We did it today. If you try and run regular offense with all the switching, you don't know where the ball is going to end up. And we wanted to have the ball in the middle of the court, and Andre made the right play. Thanks, guys.